Hey guys, welcome to your love reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. I am using the Messengers of the Heart Tarot. So let's see what messages. Ooh, wow. Cards are already jumping out. First card out is At Last. They don't want you to give up now. You've come this far because it will be worth it in the end. So whoever you guys are currently dealing with, they may feel like you're pulling away, or like your energy is changing, or your energy is fluxing, or there's something different in the way that you have been either acting towards them, or just maybe you've been more quiet or more reserved, or you're not constantly messaging them or something like that. But what this person wants you to know is that they are really, really close to having complete union with you. And when I say union with you, this can be in entirety, whether this is you and this person having a deep, serious commitment. This could be this person leaving a karmic, leaving a situation behind. This could be moving forward with one another in a very committed relationship. And I feel like the energy that's coming in here is that they don't want you to give up, because you and them have gone on this journey for such a long time. Like, it's been a long, treacherous journey. But that is that divine partnership, right? Where nothing is easy. This situation between you and them has not only forced you to evolve, but it's also forced them to have a level of evolution as well. And they're in this process where they're changing. Their frequency is elevating. They're making the necessary actions and the necessary moves in order to project them forward to the future. And they want you to know that they're still working on it. So don't give up now, because they feel like they want to come forward and give you everything that you want in the end. And this is somebody who, it's just you and them. It's almost like a you and them against the world, where you're the only person that they see, you're the only person that they want to be with, and they're trying right now to create the reality where the two of you can be together as one. So I think that that's a very beautiful energy kind of to start the reading off with. We have divinely guided here. So you met your divine flame. To me, it's kind of like a twin flame. I think that essentially that's what they're saying. Just follow the signs to your soul and everything will occur in divine timing. Again, I think that this is one, I think that there's a lot of angelic help that's surrounding you and your person, or you and this partner, because the two of you guys are meant to be. And it doesn't matter the distance, it doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter, whether or not you guys are different cultures. When two souls are cut, it's just two souls that are cut. Age doesn't matter, religion doesn't matter, race doesn't matter, none of that matters. And with this divinely guided, your person is being given multiple signs as well as you to kind of stay on this journey, to stay on this path, because the path is leading you guys to one another, where there is some type of extreme divine partnership that's not only happening in the 5D, but it's happening in the 3D as well. And there was somebody that said, well, what's the difference between 5D and 3D? My perception of 5D is your soul purpose, right? That's your higher elevated self. That's your self where you can telepathically communicate. You can go into meditation and communicate with this person's higher self. Where the 3D self, that's like our body, right? It's us on Earth right now, or wherever you guys are around the world, right? So this is an energy where not only are you guys currently in connection in the 5D, that's very, very intense, but there is a 3D connection that's coming forth where the two of you will be together physically in the 3D as well. Because your person is going through this major awakening, right? And the process has begun. So in the past, I feel like whoever you were dealing with, they tended to fight off any type of emotional connections or anything that would make them feel vulnerable with inside of you, or just, I feel like in general. But now with this person, they're in this place where they're beginning to understand the significance, right? And if you take a look, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but this is a person that's awakening. So this person is awakening, and if you can see, sitting on the book, there is a person. And this person is kind of the key to unlock all of this hidden knowledge. Hidden knowledge pertaining to manifestation, the way that things work from a higher level, from a higher frequency. And you were the key to this person really having this major understanding of love, this major understanding of what their divine purpose is meant to be, and also too what the significance of you is. And this person knows that you're not just saying it to say it, but that you have, when you're communicating to them, they also feel like it's their ancestors, it's their guides, it's God, that you were picked to help this person kind of awaken and almost remove the shackles. Because I think for some people that you guys are dealing with, they've been in really toxic and bad situations for a period of time that I think that they felt that they never could get out of. That this was just almost like a bad hand that they were dealt, that they were struggling with, right? But I feel like you've enlightened this person and you've shown this person a different way of accomplishing their goals. And it's a higher level, right? It's like, it's not a scheming version. It's not a version where they have to rob Peter to pay Paul. But this is an energy where as long as they're doing the right thing and they're following their sole purpose, everything else will manifest at the same like point of time. And I feel like this person is beginning to understand that energy. And for me, my perception is that that energy is directly derivative from love, from your heart chakra, right? So that's why this person feels that they're being guided to this connection, because you're opening them up in ways that they've never felt before, which is really beautiful. Well, the rival is here. They chose someone else over you, though it wasn't what they wanted. They thought it was the right thing to do. So for some of you guys, this is somebody who did initially, because I don't feel like that's the case anymore. I feel like this is like a past tense card, but this is somebody that may have picked somebody that they had children with over you, somebody that they had already had some type of commitment with, and they picked that because of, you know, their family, their community. They picked that because they felt like they had to do, or they held some type of duty to this person, and that was the right thing to do, because being with you would make them almost feel like they were being selfish. This can even be a work situation, right? Rival can be anything that's really stopping you and your person from connecting. And the rival card to me also represents the karmic, but we know like karmic can be anything. So if your person is not dealing with somebody else, they picked something else over you. Maybe it was a job or whatever. And what they're realizing is like, that's not what they wanted, but that's what they felt like was the right thing to do at that time. But ultimately their heart has always ended with you. Their heart has always been with you, no matter how much they've tried to push you away, no matter how much they've tried to deny the connection. This person is beginning to awaken to what is real and what is fake. And I also believe too that with this awakening, they're seeing a way out where the two of you guys can finally be together at last. And I think that's why this energy is coming in the way that it is. Oh, beautiful. Marriage. They see you as marriage material, someone that inspires them to create a strong foundation for marriage. I mean, this is a strong commitment energy. And I feel like this person has tried to fight it for a really long time. And you may be dealing with somebody who didn't necessarily view commitment as something that they wanted. Maybe they just wanted kind of touch and go relations, or something very passionate, friends with benefits, or something very sexual, where they wanted that friendship, but at the same point in time, they drew a line when it came to a serious commitment. But now this person is realizing that they're being guided towards you, and they're working on the things that have stopped you in the past, because they want to give you everything that you actually deserve. And meeting you was really unexpected. You changed their whole world forever, and feeling lost as they lose their old identity. So who they were in the past, You know, especially when it comes to this rival energy. This rival energy represents their past self, right? Whether they were into drinking or any type of drugs, gambling, money, power, intimacy, right? This person had certain things about them, about who they were, but those were items that they would have to tap into in order to supplement from what they were missing. And what they were missing was a sense of love. So now they're beginning to see the things that you told them in the past. They're beginning to understand that meeting you wasn't as unexpected as they kind of thought, but it was also something that was planned and that it was divinely guided. This person is, in the past, I feel like they couldn't necessarily understand your significance. Why are they in my life? Why do I feel like this person is coming in and they're turning my world completely upside down, right? It's almost like a hangman type of energy where this person is now seeing things from a completely different perspective, but at that same point that they're seeing things from a different perspective, they're still trying to understand the significance of it. Because the hangman has to make a sacrifice in order for things to kind of go into place and in order for him to kind of let himself down. And I'm getting with this, you've changed them. You've enlightened them. You've awakened them, right? To realize that this isn't them. This darkness, this heaviness, that they could have everything just by leading with love. Finances and abundance, when you're abundant in love, everything else tends to flow because that is the highest level, you know, the highest frequency, in my opinion, is love. Whether that's self-love, love for other people, it could be a multitude of things. But the beautiful thing here is that this person from the past, who they were told they are, it's erasing. They're evolving. They're awakening to this connection. And here it is, despite the difference or the distance between you, they still feel the energetic cords. That's what's keeping you two connected. For some of you, you may be at a distance from this person, right? You may live in different places, or you may not see this person as much as you want to, but it doesn't matter how far you are or how far they are. They still feel your energy constantly. They feel when you're upset. They feel when you're sad. This is an energy where they're very, very mindful now that you and them have this kind of connection. And I feel like there's something here where they're understanding that this connection is more than just a lustful type of situation. This is something that goes much, much deeper than I think that they expected even in the past. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see. There's something here where this person is waiting, right? Anxiously waiting. They search for you in everything. You feel everywhere, always in the back of their mind, hoping they run into you. And if you take a look, it's this woman and she's sitting here and there's this man that's almost like a ghost, right? And that's right underneath awakening. I get that there's something here that this person needs to communicate to you. There's something here that this person wants to vocalize or even give you possibly. And I feel like they're nervous. Like there's a lot that needs to be said between you and them, because I get like with this person, they either write it down or there's something about them writing something, whether that's poetry, whether that's text messages, emails, a letter, songs, whatever it may be. This person, there's something that they want to give you, but they're also very, very anxious because I think that, again, with this at last energy, it's like they've dreamed of a moment where the two of you guys can actually be together without any limitations, where there's nothing that's truly stopping the two of you from moving forward. And I feel like as a collective, you guys were like, you never had those barriers, but I feel like this person does. This person had to get over certain things from their past in order to move forward with you completely, to give you everything. And I'm getting for some of you guys in the past, This person would rather have some of you than none of you. So that's why it felt almost like hot and cold energy, or almost like breadcrumbing, which is now why they're anxious, because they're like gearing up. They're pumping themselves up. And I also feel like they're talking to their friends. There's somebody here that they're talking to about the situation. And I feel like their friends are saying to them, do it. You can do it, right? Because they're nervous. They're nervous about really giving themselves completely to you, which is interesting. And when I ask and I say, well, why are they so nervous? You know, I hear things very, very clearly. And the thing that I keep hearing and seeing very clearly is because you're about to experience a completely different aspect of this person. You're about to experience the light side of this person that you always envisioned. The part that you fell in love with. You didn't fall in love with who this person really was in the 3D, right? You didn't fall in love with this person. You fell in love with their higher self. You believed in this person when no one else did, when they didn't. You thought more highly of this person than they thought of themselves. And now it's like, okay, I'm getting ready to kind of grin and bear it and show you all of me. And that's a little bit frightening, because it feels like this person is very exposed, almost naked, that they're coming to you in a very raw form, and they're hoping that you take them as they are. They're hoping that the damage from the past doesn't influence you in the future. They're hoping that these major changes that they're making, that once you see them in their entirety, in this level of purity that they're approaching you in, that you're not going to want to give up on them or the connection. Because for them, there's something here that's coming in where it feels like they're risking it all in order to be with you. I don't know why that's coming, but it is. And this person is imagining what they're going to say to you, how you're going to respond. And this person is just hoping that after they have this major moment with the two of you guys, that you're going to love them the same, that you're going to want them the same way that they want you. Because I get that with this person, I feel like there's a lot of unspoken energy between the two of you, where this person has really held back and repressed their emotions for you. And I don't get that it's because they wanted to. I think that this person has a hard time with their throat chakra, their throat and their heart chakra. You know, it's almost like this person is you take a soda can and you shake it. They're ready to explode with their emotions, because they've had to keep it under wraps for so long, until they were able to kind of end these karmic energies in this karmic situation. This person is also very passionate about you. And I think at first it was like, is this passion or is this lust? You know, there's something coming in majorly. Brewing, be ready to expect the unexpected, because something is brewing and it's gaining momentum. And it's crazy because endings just came up in reverse. So if you and this person had some type of major tower moment, right? Because endings upright is they entered your life to test you, teach you, and bring the very best in you. Now their part of the story is over, but this was in reverse. So what that's telling me is that this is kind of, this situation is coming back around in a way that I think is unexpected, especially with this brewing card, brewing up. Like there's something very unexpected that this person is anxiously waiting for. And it's them leaving their past life behind, the rival behind, awakening to this divine energy, and it's coming into this marriage. It's coming into partnership. It's coming into a higher level of commitment. And this person is like, now's not the time for you to second guess our connection, because something is brewing. What's brewing between the two of these people? Between the collective and this person, what's brewing? Can you show me, please? I cannot make this up. Look how beautiful this is. So you have, take a look at this really quick. Let's see. You have these two cards right here, right? These guys. So brewing in resurrection. To me, the last card that was in reverse would be resurrection, right? What's the opposite of an ending? It's a new beginning. So this person is gearing up because what you thought to be lost forever will come back, and you'll witness the impossible made possible. This person is going to be going out of their way to come back and to give you everything that you need, everything that you want, everything that you've been missing. Because the reality is, this is a situation where, yeah, maybe a chapter ended where this person, maybe you're not talking to this person, right? You blocked them, they blocked you, or maybe you're in communication with them, but it's been a stagnant communication because all stories are different. But the theme around it is the same, that this person has been scared to truly show you who they are. They've been scared to let go of their old self in order to transform into this new mutated version of themselves where there's a level of synergy and you and this person are working in tandem together. This is an energy that's very transformative, but this person had to have this awakening and understand what these toxic things were in their life in order for them to truly acknowledge what they want. Because the reality is, your person growing up always wanted partnership. They probably watched TV or watched shows and was like, I want to have a marriage like that. But because of life, because of, the hand that life dealt them, right? They created this version of themselves that told them, I don't want love. I don't need love. Love is not real. Love hurts you. If you're in love with somebody, then they have the potential of hurting you and you don't have a sense of control. But there's something here about this person retaking control of their emotions. This is somebody who's been working very, very hard behind the scenes to make something that was impossible possible, but that couldn't have been done without you guys staying positive, without you sending this person positive energy in the 5D and letting them know you got this, right? That card that always comes out when we do these readings is a love like ours can change the world. This person is realizing that your love has changed their world. And it's a mirror effect, just like they've changed your world. And I said that, and we were at 22 minutes and 22 seconds. There's something very significant here about this connection that is evolving to a higher ascension. You have your angels and your guides that are here assisting. You have the doves up top here. Your person is having this higher elevated way of looking at things. They're no longer making excuses with why something cannot happen. They're saying this is why it can. Because this person doesn't want to lose you, but they're nervous here. They're anxious to come forward. So they're trying to get up their courage in order for them to have this major resurrection. And I get that there is some type of turmoil that they're going through in order to be with you, in order to walk through the doors, and in order for them to really examine what this can be, because it is a major breakthrough. Take a look at the tree of life in the back, and then you also have, I don't know, 2 statues. It's like this person is going through hell and back in order to come forward with you, in order to take care of you emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. This person knows that they've also caused a lot of emotional damage within inside of you. And it's like, it's their turn. It's their turn to be the lifeline. It's their turn to extend themselves. It's their turn to show you that they could be the man or woman that you truly deserve. Because here's the reality, right? And shout out to the guy in the comments. I'm sorry, I forget what your username is. He said, hey, men watch these readings too, man. And you're right. I'm happy that men are beginning to awaken to this type of energy. So whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, whether you don't classify as anything, this energy it's fluid. So if you're here and this story resonates, then it's meant for you. So this card out is game over. I love her. Look at her. And again, this is, I'm saying her because it is a her on the card, but this is somebody that's standing in their truth, right? Game over. They fear your wrath. They know you're no longer entertaining their half-hearted efforts, right? The way that they used to half-ass things, it doesn't work anymore. That's why They're anxious because they know that they have to do something quickly. For some of them, they've pushed the boundaries a little bit too far, and you're in a place where you're like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. They know that they can't come to you with the same energy that they came to you in the past. It has to be an all or nothing energy because that's what you deserve. And you have people in place, ancestors and guides, that are going to hold this person back until they're ready to come forward and do the right thing. Because you're somebody that's very protected. This is a very precious energy. This is an energy where your guides are no longer playing with this person. They're going to either do the right thing or not. And this is an energy where this person would send mixed signals. And I feel like now there's boundaries. They love that you set strong boundaries for yourself and walk away from those who don't respect them, including them. I really do feel like you're one of the only people to hold this person accountable. I think you're one of the only people that has the ability to look at this person and say, you know what, you're wrong. No, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with what you're doing, but that's your choice. You have a way of communicating to this person where even if it upsets this person with what you've said to them and maybe they go quiet, they still at a later point think about what you said and realize that whatever you were vocalizing to them, whatever you were communicating to them, it was for their higher good. It had nothing to do with you. And also too, what this person is realizing is they're taking notes from you with setting boundaries with this person or people in their life that need stuff. They want money, they want attention. This is an energy with whoever you're dealing with, they're always giving to everybody. That's why when it comes to you and you give to them, it's like, well, what are you here for? Who sent you? What do you really want from me? And it's an energy where it's like, I just want to love you. Nothing more, nothing less. I just want you to be happy. And whatever defines your level of happy, I'm happy. So now this person is beginning to ask themselves, well, why should I not be able to receive too? And this is an energy, believe it or not, where I feel like they're very selfish. This is a very stubborn energy where you're always a giver. But you're always a giver in these situations. And it's funny because my voice is fluctuating, so I know what I'm saying is accurate. The reason you're always a giver in this situation is because this person doesn't trust why you're giving. And because everybody else takes from them. So now with this new energy coming in that they're anxiously waiting, they're getting ready to give you the part that everybody else saw. But this is something where they're giving you them. They're giving you their heart. They're giving you their soul. Wow, look how beautiful this card is. Divine Blueprint. They're going within to find their higher purpose and discover the meaning of life in this connection. You had to set these hard boundaries though, right? Like, you just don't go through, you just don't find your higher purpose with like frolicking through the flowers, right? Usually it's something very traumatic or it's something that triggers it. And I feel like with this person, you setting boundaries with them and them realizing, I don't have time to keep playing with the collective. That's what's ultimately changing this person's perception. And that's what's really aligning them with their purpose. It's creating the awakening. And there's people that are around them that are protecting them, their angels, their guides, your family, whoever, from the energy of the past. Wow. On a pedestal. You're the queen of their heart, king or queen. The king or queen of their fiercely guarded castle. It's only fear that makes them run. There's nobody that compares to you. You are the best that it gets. They know that. But also with them knowing that, in the past, they felt like they can do better. Right? They put you on this pedestal where they compare everybody to you, and it's always like, you're not my divine counterpart. You're not my person. Even if somebody tried to pose as you or tried to take on your energy or tried to dress like you, talk like you, do your hair like you, they're not you. There's something about your energy that's very lucky. It's very magical, right? Like 4-leaf clovers, I always think of Lucky Charms. That's like an Irish, type of energy. But there's something about you where it is a divine energy. There's something very intense about you that this person is looking at, and it's being illuminated in their heart that for you, you do it for them. It's you, nobody else. But by putting you on this pedestal, if they're putting you on such a high pedestal, they have to be able to stand up on the pedestal with you. But that also comes with them being confident within inside of themselves and not being insecure, because this person values you to the point where it's almost like they devalue themselves. When in reality, what this person isn't seeing is that if they're putting you on this pedestal where you are the best that it gets, that they know that they're never going to meet another you in this lifetime. If you and them are divine counterparts, they are the same energy as you. They just have to be able to accept it, right? Wow. Divine truth. We are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are and bring light to all that's been hidden. I also get too, right, the anxiously waiting card. We kind of saw that, where I think that this person has a lot that they want to say to you. There's a lot of things that need to be explained, and for them, it wasn't anything personal. And they're realizing now that their actions and what they've done, that it was very, very selfish of them. It wasn't right. But that's all they knew. And they weren't expecting you, right? Like, this is an energy where meeting you was so unexpected. I always tell one of my friends, she's like, well, why are people always surprised when they meet, the person of their dreams? Like, why are they like, I wasn't ready for you, right? And I tell her the same thing. You play the lotto all the time, right? You play the lotto, but you don't ever really expect to win. So when you win the lotto, which to me is comparative of finding your divine counterpart, it's something that's so unexpected because you've played however many times. So there's a level of truth here that your energy, your divine counterpart is receiving from angelic forces, from God, and they're seeing the truth of the matter, the truth of the situation, and everything that's been hidden. They're realizing that this rival hid certain information, that this rival made them believe in certain things, and by them believing in whatever this rival was stating, it was going against completely what God wanted, or even completely against your energy, and they're seeing you for who you really are through this divine blueprint. You are a part of this story. You are a part of their picture that they're painting. You've always been there. You've always been the person that they were meant to be. You are home to this person. When you and this person decided to come into this life, you decided to come in together. Even as a child, that person was always still there. And I think that they're beginning to see that. They're beginning to realize that. This person is really tired too, I'm getting. They're going through a lot. And they're in this this unfound fear. They're scared. They're afraid to trust and get hurt. Illusions is keeping them locked in. Anxiety, unable to act upon their love. This is the past energy. I'm scared to love. I'm scared to allow them in. And again, here's the message. They want to message you and explain everything to you, but they know that they have to do right by you because you have this game over. This is an energy where they're really waiting for the two of you guys to be together forever. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like this person has been completely waiting, right? Let's see if I could do this. I don't think I can. Let's just do these two cards. But this is an energy where this person is ready to be with you. They want to be with you. And they're waiting for exactly what to say to you. They're trying to figure out what's good enough to say to you in order to explain it to you. Now let's see what's going on in through the 3D version. Okay. This part is going to be available on the extended, so I just want to let you know, and that's available on Vimeo. The link for that will be in the comment section below. How does this person view their current romantic situation with the collective? This is more of like a 3D take on it. 5 of Pentacles. They miss you. They miss talking to you. They miss being around you. They miss touching you. They miss seeing you. They miss smelling you. For some of you, you're in no communication. They just feel like they're alone. How does this person view themselves in the romantic connection? They're making a decision. But also too, this is somebody that's watching and studying. And how does the how does this divine person, how do they view the collective romantically? They miss you a lot. 5 of Wands in reverse. They don't want to fight with you anymore. They don't want to be petty. They don't want any more obstacles. What's stopping this person from truly committing to the collective? The Twin Flame card wanted to come out. The Ten of Swords. I get that this person feels guilty about their actions, guilty about the way that things have gone, guilty about, you know, how they've treated you, right? What are they thinking about heavily when it comes to this collective? What are they thinking about heavily? There's something that they need to tell you. The 4 of Pentacles, the past, having a sense of control, what move to make, how to hold on to you. What is this person's next actions towards the collective? Get ready. You're gonna receive a message. 8 of Wands. Communication. We saw that earlier in the reading though, right? Like with that message card. Where did it go? See, this person has been anxiously waiting to send you this message. There's something that they want to tell you, or there's something, these cards kind of jump. There's an energy here where this person really wants to open up and be honest with you about something. And they're hoping that you want the same thing that they want. What is this person's intentions with the collective romantically? The 6 of Cups. Reunion. 6, 8, 8, 6. You have 5, 6. You have 4 5s. This is about conflict, but it's also too about competition. You have 10s here as well. 8, 10, 10, 8. And what is the advice for the collective right now when dealing with this person? What is the collective's overall advice romantically with this person? To be strong. This is a situation where you're being required right now to be very, very strong in your convictions, strong with patiently waiting, because there is this Tower moment coming that's unexpected, especially with this 10 of Pentacles. And this is something that you're not seeing. You see how this Twin Flame card is in the back? It's because you're not seeing what's being worked on. Your person is working on this connection and you don't see it coming. Now, here's also what I want to say, okay? In the collective, we clarify each one of these and we also pull oracle messages. The extended is not for everybody. It's for that person that wants to understand a deeper dive into their partner's psyche, okay? The way that they think about things from a 3D version, because if you know how they think, then you know how to reply or how to respond to their actions, okay? So with that being said, this is your reading. If you guys are interested in purchasing these tarot cards or booking a reading, you can check out the description. All of this is going to be on my website, spiritualinfusion1111.com. It's also where you guys can pick up your manifestation candles. With that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. And I wish you nothing but love, light, and success, especially on this twin flame journey. And until next time.